Yo, dudes, it's the B-Man with Verdicks. We're back. Thanks for checking in with us. Tonight, I got D-Man and Nick. We're going to go over some of the products that we found in 2022 that we think would be beneficial to you adding to your routine in 2023. These are products that were either gifted or purchased, and we just think that they would add value to your life. Guys, how you doing?
Great, man. Happy New Year.
Good to see you. Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Starting off the new year, my first product is a product called Facial Fuel. It's by Kiehl's. I was looking for a better moisturizer. To be honest, I turned 41. I spent a lot of time in the sun, and as you can see right here, the wrinkles are starting to pop. Not that I'm looking to make wholesale changes or become a prima donna, but I needed something a little bit better than the traditional Vaseline moisturizer that I was using. This stuff's formulated with caffeine and vitamin C, and it's meant to give your face antioxidants and softening hydration. It doesn't have any parabens or sulfates, so it's an upgrade. This tube is their biggest bottle. It's 6.8 ounces. This one goes for $45. So it's expensive considering I was buying the big giant Vaseline for like $5, but it's my face. I tried it out. The caffeine and the vitamins you can actually feel give you a boost. So I would recommend the Kiehl's Facial Fuel to anyone.
Very nice. Very nice. I got one. Let me put it down here and grab it. So one of the things that I added to my gym repertoire this year is a weightlifting belt. So I never used a weightlifting belt before, but I've been using one for about a year. And I guess same kind of concept. As you get to 40 years old, everything hurts a lot more, and you can get injured a whole lot easier. And so I always kind of thought it was for like big dudes lifting like heavy weight, and I never would really need one, but turns out that it's actually just a pretty useful tool to have in the gym. And so I've been using that for about a year, and in conjunction with that, I will say one of the things that I did use this whole year that was actually free is a program called Knees Over Toes. It's like the ATP program. I think it's online, right? And so since I've been running and I have the marathon coming up and I put in a lot more miles and swimming all these years, my knees were in horrible shape. And I followed the ATP program. It's not sexy exercises. It's not going to get you muscles. It's more foundational mobility stuff. So you feel weird doing it at the gym because everyone will look at you like, what is this guy doing? But it's really hard. But I can say I run now without knee braces and I have zero knee pain. So
that's wild. Yeah, I've heard good things about Knees Over Toes.
Yeah. So those two things have really helped my body recover this year, and I'd recommend them highly.
Pretty cool.
Great. Yeah. So my first product, I'm very apparel heavy this year, is actually the shirt that I'm wearing. It's from 32degrees.com. It's a website that when I came across it, I thought for sure it was a scam because everything's always on clearance sale. Everything's super cheap, free shipping a lot of times. If not anything over $32, it ships free. This is called their quarter zip, sweatshirt top. Paid $15 for it. Say it should sell for $68. I don't know about that, but I will say it's, it came on time. It fits appropriately. I wear an extra large. I mean, a 2XL. A lot of times when you're buying clothes, you start getting into larger sizes. It seems everything is now slim fit. Nothing's comfortable. It fits great. I've washed it and dried it a couple of times. Hasn't shrunk up. It's perfect. Nice and warm.
Yeah.
And, in my office, work, casual Fridays, in the wintertime, just kind of milling about in the office. It's perfect.
Yeah, nice. It looks great. I tried the website after you did. They had puffer coats for maybe $22, gloves, hats, scarves. It's a limited selection, but I had the same concerns. You told me it worked out great and my order came quickly. So
I've bought this, a pair of golf pants and a pair of slippers, and I've been satisfied with all. So 32degrees.com, great site.
Nice. My next item was actually a gift from Nick. This is called, it's a hat by Melin Hats. I'm sure you guys have seen the ads if you're in our demographic. This is called the A-Game Adventure Hydro. This is a $79 hat. And at first I thought there is no way I need a $79 hat, which is why I would never buy it for myself. I had my doubts, but this thing is awesome. I have a closet full of hats, and this is the first one I reach for all the time. It's breathable. It's moisture wicking. It floats. It's virtually indestructible. I mean,
lifetime warranty.
To cut the lawn, to change the oil. I mean, I've gotten it filthy and nothing sticks to it. It's the most comfortable, amazing hat I've ever owned. It made me actually purchase other hats, and we're going to do a full review on all of the Melin hats that we've bought since this purchase. Yeah. So the A Game Hydro, it's awesome. Absolutely awesome. They are worth it. The only problem is it doesn't keep you from buying more hats. I thought I would be like, my quiver is complete. I'm still buying hats left and right.
It's not the last hat you'll ever own.
Yeah. Will not be. Great gift too. Thanks, Nick.
So I'm just going to piggyback because I absolutely have it on there too. And same reasons. And two things I'll add. Florida, the sun destroys hats, and running in the sun destroys hats because you sweat like a maniac, and you just get these nasty sweat lines everywhere. And then all of a sudden you got to throw that thing into the washer, and then the hat never fits the same, and it's just crumpled and it fades and it's nasty. I've worn this thing on every run I've done the entire summer. There's not a sweat stain on it. If there's a mark on it or anything, I literally bring it in the shower with me, run it under some water, and just let it hang, and it's perfect. Doesn't smell like any of the other hats.
I wore it, I'm not kidding, for 14 hours straight one day.
Yeah.
Like brutal sweat, grime, dirt, nothing.
Nothing.
I wear it directly in the pool. I just go right in the pool with it on.
Yep.
Yeah. It's unstoppable. Fantastic.
And I have since bought, I think, 3 more, and I've had one customer service experience with them where I bought a hat and it had one of the like thick braided brim like cords on it. Yes. And that started to come out, and I simply took a picture of it and sent it to them and just said, hey, this is the order number. It's a couple months old. This started to come out. Is there anything I can do? And they're like, keep the hat, pick another hat on the website. It'll be there in 2 days. Okay.
Wow,
so like, like great customer service too. So again, hesitant, expensive, but I'll probably wear this hat for literally the rest of my life.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right, well, I'll stay in the hat category. And I'm going the cheaper route.
Bear grease.
Got my bear grease hat here. This hat came from the Meat Eater Steve Ranella website. Picked this up on a Black Friday sale. I think I paid about $14 for it. Fits comfortably. Looks great. I love it. It's nice and heavy duty. One complaint I do have on it is the inside stitching tag. For guys bald like me, keeps my don't have hair. It does kind of scratch a little bit, but I'll probably just cut that off. But otherwise, I couldn't be any more satisfied with this hat. I wear it everywhere. It looks, like I said, it looks cool and it feels great. Other than that, same thing with the website. A lot of cool products that they have. You have to no deals on shipping, so that kind of stinks. So you tend to want to wait for sales. But all in all, great product. I really enjoy it.
Goes to a good cause too. He donates a lot of the profits to a good cause.
Yeah. Donate to the land trust.
Nice.
Awesome. Absolutely awesome. All right. My next product was another recommendation by Nick. This is Jot Coffee, and we have a full coffee review on Verdicks about Jot. If you got time or you want to give a little bit of energy to this, Jot Coffee Concentrate A+. I started my subscription in January 2022, and even as of this month, I continue to increase how many times I order it because I'm consuming it at an alarming rate. It's delightful and delicious. Again, a little bit more expensive, but less expensive than if you were going to one of the name brand places every day, and certainly convenient. So Jot Coffee, check out our full review on verdicts.com. It's awesome.
Jot Coffee. I love it. Good stuff. I can't really add anything to it. Like B-Man said, the only thing that becomes a problem is it is, if you're a guy that drinks 3-4 cups of coffee a day, this might be rough on the bank account. And And the only caveat I will say is there are some competitors coming to the market, and I do have an order in for one of them. So we'll have to see how that goes and see if it's comparable, and might be able to save you a little bit. But I hate other coffee after drinking Jot Coffee. I hate other hot coffee. I hate other cold coffee. I hate making other coffees. I don't ever want to buy beans again. I don't ever want to go into a store again. It's just so easy and so delicious.
Yeah, I completely agree. It has ruined all other coffee for me.
Yeah.
All of it. What you got, Denny?
All right. So I've got these. These were an Amazon find. Bruno Marc sells.
I thought you were going to say Bruno Mars.
No, Bruno Marc sells a lot of shoes on Amazon for cheap. These are like a slip-on suede casual loafer like shoe. I was looking for something, again, just something comfortable for wearing in the office. Still kind of went with a pair of jeans, pair of slacks, and looked good, but slid on, were comfortable. They're kind of like the Hey Dudes.
Yeah.
But like a higher ankle, which is what I was looking for. Their price point was $35. I got these about 6 months ago, and these are pretty much these are my go-to shoe.
They're not fur lined?
No, not fur lined. They also have like a cork lining inside, super cushion. They've held up the cushion has been great, and they're nice, warm, flexible. They're great shoes.
Nice.
Cool. Good pick. All right. My fourth pick is actually in the dishwasher because I need it to be cleaned tomorrow morning. It's a Brumate MultiShaker blender bottle. So think of Brumate's version of the standard, what were those bottles
Magic
called?
Bullet or whatever?
More similar to the shaker bottle with the spring. What was that?
Okay. Blender tank.
Blender. But this one has an infuser that screws onto the top, and you can shake and infuse through the.
Oh, like the infused like fruit type thing.
That's right. That's right.
And teas and stuff.
And that comes right off, and then you're left with a 26-ounce stainless steel beverage holder. It's got internal measurements. It's got a great matte finish. I have it in olive green. It's dishwasher safe. It's cool to use. When you brought those blender bottles to the office, everybody rolled their eyes at you, right? They're like, oh, look at this guy with his healthy shake. You could drink this one and look like a classy, stylish guy in the office. So,
right.
I'll put a little picture up here, but the Brumate MultiShaker blender bottle, it sells for like $35, but it's a blender bottle that I use every day. That's why it's in the dishwasher right now.
So
for mine, your blender bottle.
For mine, I have a blender. No, I'm kidding. I will say, on the same note, you made me think of something that I used for like 6-7 months now that I found to be the best blender bottle I've ever used. It's called a Shakespeare, and it's not my next thing, but I should talk about it. Instead of like sharp edges, everything is rounded, right? So the bottom is rounded and the top is rounded, and the crux of it is like when you have a regular shaker bottle and everything's sharp on the edge, that's where all the protein powder and stuff gets stuck, and that's why it always smells.
Oh yeah, okay.
I've used this for like 6 months. Nothing gets stuck, and it never smells. So it's like the greatest shaker bottle I've used. But my next one, it's just an electrolyte powder. Probably the most well-known one right now is Element, LMNT. That's a little bit more costly. I found this one on Amazon. It's like 90 servings for like $30 or something like that. And the way I use it is in the morning, right? Because I struggle drinking a lot of water throughout the day. And they always say, like, if you watch Huberman and stuff like that, the first thing you want to do in the morning is like drink water, get your electrolytes and like magnesium and potassium and stuff like that in your system as early as you can. So this, like 1 or 2 scoops of this in like 12 ounces of water, shake it up. This one is peach mango. I also have like a blue raspberry one downstairs. They all taste great. And it's just a cheap, effective way for me to get hydrated like real fast in the morning. And I've noticed that if I'm hydrated, like just cognitively, I'm there better. I just feel like I wake up overall better, and it allows me to really go. I guess I have this around 5:30 in the morning, and then I'm not having my coffee until 7:30. So like 2 hours of being hydrated, not having to have coffee and stuff like that. So nice little quick morning routine thing.
Pretty cool. What does that one cost?
Like $35 for 90 servings. Okay. I'm sure if you subscribe, you can get it cheaper. I think the one I just got, the blue raspberry one, was like 31, and it's 90 servings. So it's all good stuff. No calories, no sugar, keto friendly, if you're into that sort of stuff. And then a whole host of like vitamins like biotin and niacin and magnesium. And the other real big thing in here is sodium. So like the three chemicals are sodium, magnesium, and potassium are the ones that you want to get. Believe it or not, everything we've been taught about salt intake is kind of wrong, and it's super important. And so that helps you get your salt into you.
Very cool.
So I've got these. I've got a pair of Knockaround Sunglasses.
Good pick. Good pick.
Yeah.
These are the classics, black and moonshine polarized lenses. Picked these up on a Black Friday sale. Again, I think I paid $17 with free shipping. They regularly sell for $28.
Yeah.
I normally try and, I'm cheap about everything, as you guys well know. But now that I have a pair of these, $28 doesn't seem unreasonable. I will definitely buy another pair at the full price. Yeah, they're great.
I've gotten them too, and I've actually had BOGO sales. They have them quite frequently. Also, like 25% off coupons that they send to you all the time. So
yeah, you can fully customize.
Yep.
You can buy cool ones with cool designs. They just put out one baseball themed one.
Yeah.
That's like $35.
Yeah.
Just cool sunglasses.
What makes them
Polarized
special?
and
They're
everything.
made with something flexible or
They're-
sturdy. They have a replacement factor.
I don't know about that. I just find these are super lightweight,
Hmm.
which is great because I don't like the feeling of glasses on my face. The nose pads, they fit perfectly. They feel good.
Awesome.
But yeah, mostly the lightweight is a huge thing for me.
I think their main stick is like high quality with like polarized, like the more expensive options on a cheap glass, like polarized and all different kinds
Yeah,
of
they all
lens
come
colors and all
polarized.
different kinds of stuff that you can do, which normally, like you go to like Maui gyms, which I have a pair of, they're like $300 and $400. Whereas, you get these polarized ones that if you leave at the pool or you're rough on them, you're not going to spend $400. You can get
Right.
everything you want for like $30.
That's it too. Yeah. You don't want to have to always worry about breaking them or whatever. If
Losing
you
them.
break them, easily replaceable.
Yeah.
The
The
you don't
perfect
worry
like
so much about it.
Disney World glasses, If they fly off during a roller coaster, you're not going to want to jump off the roller coaster and look for them.
Absolutely. All right. My last item is a JBL Clip.
Oh, I love that thing.
This is a small, portable, waterproof, dustproof, almost indestructible Bluetooth speaker. Now, I have Bluetooth speakers for when I want to listen to music, loud, pumping music. This isn't what I'm going to go for. This is my everyday. I'm in the shower, listening to a podcast, catching up on the news. This is just, twiddling around the house on a job site. It's a perfect little item. They sell for about $45. I'm sure you can get it around $29 to $30
on
when
sale.
they go on sale. A JBL Clip. I think I may have charged this like 3 times over the whole year.
Yep.
So definitely worthwhile for a small waterproof, bomb-proof speaker, JBL Clip.
We have the same one. We attach it to the stroller when we go on walks sometimes. It's the perfect one for that. And then I have the other one that's like the little square one.
Yes.
Yeah, I've got that one too. So they're both great. My last one is like the big purchase. And this is a Steam Deck. And it is literally like a computer in small form. So it has like high-end PC parts in it that lets you play like the most recent games in high fidelity and good graphic settings, all in like a portable setting. So it's like for our generation, it's like a Game Boy on steroids.
So it's like looks very similar to the Nintendo Switch.
It's like the Switch times 10.
Laid out like the Switch, but
with
the
like times 10. So it runs on, it's Steam made it. So Steam is like the biggest online sales of like video games, and it runs on Linux, and 5-6 hours of battery time depending on what game you have. But then you can buy like a battery brick and plug it right into the top, so it's charging while you're playing. It's just allowed me to, I love video games, so it's allowed me to play instead of having to come upstairs and get on this computer, like when we're laying in bed and watching the iPad, I can break that out and play. Or if we're sitting down in the living room and watching a movie or something, I can break that out and play. Or at work at lunch, or if you've got like our buddy Joe who has a commute on a subway, like you could bust that thing out, or road trips or anything. It's really cool portable entertainment. And it's allowed me to one of the hobbies and things that I used to enjoy the most, I didn't have time for, kind of get back into it.
That's rad. Yeah.
Very cool. So my last one, probably this is something you turned me on to a few years ago, and I've had this one a little more than a year, but this is a Tacklife, the T8 car jump starter.
Oh, car jump. Nice.
Super useful. Has battery boost. It also works as a power bank. I've had this thing sitting in my car through now coming on 2 winters, charged at one time, still 100%, turns on every time. Used it to jump cars, real simple. Comes with, detached kits, plug everything right in, has USB ports, little flashlight on there in case you need it for an emergency, stupid little compass, whatever. It's fun. But no, super resourceful,
So you've kept it in the
holds up
car
great.
over winter with no problems?
Nope. Yeah, no problems. Battery never drains, months on end. Never. It's
Nice.
close to a year since I last charged it. Not a problem.
Yeah,
That's
I used it to jumpstart the lawnmower, to jumpstart the car.
Yeah.
Definitely letting the kids charge their iPads with it. I
Nice.
think they're absolutely fantastic. You remember
Yeah.
those original portable battery packs were so large.
Oh, they're horrendous.
in the
Like
back
the
of your
trickle
car was
chargers and
terrible.
stuff.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
You
I
could
used
just
it
tuck
to
this
one.
right in your
Yeah.
glove box.
I used it the one day when we had the medical emergency with the dog, and I was stuck at the doctor's office in my car during COVID because you couldn't go
Put
inside.
it to the dog.
Well, I brought him back to life. But no, I didn't want to sit and have the car run all day or drain the battery sitting there listening to the radio. So I used this to keep my phone charged all day. Not a problem. It worked great. It was really good.
And they range, you can get like different amps, probably anywhere from $40 to $100, right?
Yeah. So I think this one normally sells for about $70, $80. I think I picked it up on sale on Amazon for like 60. Actually, today it's on sale on Groupon for 40.
Oh, nice.
3 days left on
really?
that sale. Yeah, really.
I'm going to go buy it
Same
right
exact
now.
one. But it's a great purchase. Comes in a real nice, convenient carrying case, real small, sleek. Just throw it in your
Nice.
trunk. I'm going to get another one for Jill's car. I like it so much.
Yep. I am literally going to buy that right now.
Yeah, it's a great deal.
Fantastic.
Nice.
Dude, that was a great product review. I hope that you guys find them as useful as we do. I'll put links in, the memo section below. If you need anything else, you have any questions, reach out to us on our website or right here in the YouTube comments. And until next time, keep your shields up.
Shields up.